Happy Monday, everyone. It's so lovely to be back. We are going to start class today in child's pose. So if you want to make your way into your child's pose, and it's up to you if you have your knees together or your knees wider, and then sit your hips back as far as you can. And if it's not comfortable for you, you can put a pillow or something between your bum and your heels. And then start to bring your arms forward, trying to straighten them out. And you can put your forehead all the way down on the ground. So again, put your head on a block or on a pillow. I'm going to keep mine just a little bit lifted so that you can hear me talk. So try and reach your arms nice and forward. Beautiful, Anna. Fingertips walking forward. Your elbows are lifting up off the ground. And you're gently pushing with your hands into the mat to let your hips sink back further. Now, while we're here, I want you to think about breathing. As you breathe in, your belly, your rib cage, your chest should expand, fill up with air. And then as you breathe out, your chest, your rib cage, and your belly should contract, pressing all the air out. Breathe in, expansion. Breathe out, contraction. This is contrary to our normal daily breathing, but it is the breathing that we want to try and achieve in yoga or meditation. So inhale is expansion and exhale is contraction. See if you can keep that in mind throughout our practice tonight. Now slowly start to walk your arms over to the right, keeping your forehead low to the ground, coming into a little bit of a side bend. So both arms are maybe in line diagonally with your right knee. And then from here, think about pressing your left hip down, stretching through the outer sides of your body. Trying to keep in mind that expansion and contraction of your breath. Let your hips get heavier. Let go of the day so far. Let go of what the day is going to bring after class and try and be focused here in the moment. And now slowly walk your hands through center all the way over to the left side. Moving the stretch to the outer right side of your body. See if you can reach your right hip back towards your right heel. Gentle pressure. Don't force anything. And continue to breathe. See if you can walk your fingers out, stretching a little bit deeper. Feeling this stretch through your right side, maybe up into your armpit. And now slowly walk your hands back to center. Reach your arms out in front of you. See if you can lift the palms of your hands up so you're on your fingertips. Notice how that activates the arm muscles. And then from here, start to walk your hands towards your body as you start to slowly come up into an upright position. Nice and slow, letting the blood move. And once you are seated up, bring both legs out in front of you. We're going to cross our right leg first and then our left leg. Think about keeping your ankles evenly apart coming into this seated position. Find your sit bones. And then start to walk your fingertips forward, coming into a gentle forward fold. Letting your head relax down as far as it can. Again, you can use a block or a pillow if you have it. Maybe rest your forearms on the ground or walk them out for a little bit of extension and tension and activation. Feel your lower back start to stretch. Draw your navel in. Feel your tailbone lengthening. Gently walk your hands back towards your body, coming all the way up nice and straight. Extend your legs out in front, give them a little shake. And now cross the left leg first and then the right leg. This might feel a little backwards, a little awkward. And now we're going to fold forward again. Notice if it feels a little different in your hips this time. Bringing your forearms to the ground, maybe your head. Letting your chin come towards your chest as you let go of that tension in the back of your neck and the tops of your shoulders. I know it's hard, but try and do it. Slow down your breath. Notice how you feel. And then slowly walk your hands back towards your body. Come to sit up nice and tall. Maybe roll your shoulders out a little bit. Feeling nice and stretchy. And make your way into your tabletop position. So from here, we're going to line our knees up under our hips. We're going to line our hands up under our shoulders. Check that you're pressing your shins and the tops of your feet into the mat. Press your fingertips, your knuckles, the outer edges of your hands into the mat. Press down to feel your body start to lift up and float. Metaphorically, not really. And then rotate your upper arms forward. There's a lot of work going on here. Try not to sink into your shoulder blades. As you start to breathe in, let your back arch, opening your chest forward, gazing out and up. Exhale, round the spine, crown of the head comes all the way down between the biceps as you lift your back up to the sky. Inhale all the way forward. Arching your back, opening your chest, opening your heart, and then exhale, round, crown of the head all the way down. Tuck the tailbone around the spine. Inhale all the way forward. Open the heart, don't sink in the shoulders, and then exhale, round. Come to your neutral position. Breathe here. We're going to reach our left leg back behind us. We're going to rock back and forth over the toes, stretching out your calf muscle. Now, from here, we're going to lift our left leg up and we're going to tap our toes down 5 times. 1, 2, 3. Try not to lean too much to the right. 4 and 5. Let your toes rest on the floor. And now slide your foot out to the left as far as it's comfortable for it to go. We're going to lift and tap our toes 5 times here. It's a lot harder. Do the best that you can. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slide the foot back behind you. Press into your hands, find your balance. Now reach your right hand forward. If you're ready, lift your arm and your leg up so that you're balancing on your left hand, right shin. Press that shin down into the floor. Point your left toe, reach your right fingers forward. Stay here in balance, or exhale, bring your knee to your elbow. Inhale, reach back out. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach back out. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach back out. Bring your right hand down. Bring your left foot back on all fours in your tabletop position. Roll it out, wiggle it out, sway it out. Come back to center, find that space. And now reach your right foot back behind you. Rock back and forth over the right toes. Stretching out the back of your right leg. And now come to stillness. We're going to lift our right leg up. Tap it down 5 times. 1, 2, 3. Keep the toes pointing down. 4 and 5. Let your right toes come down to the ground. Slide your right leg over to the right. Now try, if you can, to lift the leg. We're going to do it 5 times. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring the leg back behind you. Lift your right leg up. Reach it back. Travel your left hands forward. Reach your left arm up. Find your balance here. Think about your navel lifting up to your spine, reaching long. Stay here, or exhale, bring your elbow to your knee. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach forward. Let the right foot come down, left hand come back to your tabletop position. From here, we're going to turn our fingers to the outer edges of our mat and make some circles in the right direction. Clockwise. I don't mean right like the right or wrong. And now counterclockwise or to the left. If you can, if it's comfortable, turn your fingers all the way towards your knees. Maybe there's no movement when you get your hands turned that way. That's okay. And now bring your hands back to the front. Walk them out. One handprint in front of you. Curl your toes under. We're going to count to 4 to peel up. So it's going to be nice and slow. So dig those 10 toes in. Peel up 4. 3, 2, 1. We're in our downward facing dog. We're going to breathe here. Think about that breath that we talked about before. So breathe in, feel your belly, your rib cage, your chest expand. And as you breathe out, it all contracts back in. Long, slow breaths. 1 more. Now gaze forward at your hands and slowly walk your feet, feeling your toes and the arches of your feet as you bring your feet closer to your hands, coming into your forward fold. Breathe here. Pressing down into your feet, we're going to reach our arms out and around to come all the way up to stand. Palms touch overhead. Exhale your hands down by your side. We're going to do a half sun salutation, really working on connecting our breathing with our movements. So breathe in, bring your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands on your shins, lengthen your spine, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. And then inhale, come all the way back up to stand. Bring your arms down by your side. Breathe in, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands on your shins, lengthen your spine, draw your belly button up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring your arms all the way out and around, up, palms touch. Exhale, hands down by your side. One more, bring your arms all the way up, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands on your shins, lengthen your spine. Nice. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring your palms all the way up to touch. Exhale, down by your side. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. Plant your hands. Step yourself back into your downward facing dog. Hold here. Press into your thumb and your forefinger. Think about rotating your arms. From here, float your right leg up behind you. Bend your knee, bring it towards your chest, and then slide your right foot up between your hands. Feel free to help it along if you need to. Lower your left knee down, untuck your toes. Bring your hands to your waist, come all the way up. So our legs are in this 90-90 position. Think about squaring your hips to the front of the mat. Maybe you need to walk your right leg out just a little bit. If you're feeling a little wobbly, think about stretching through the front of your left hip. Now, when you're ready, reach your arms up to the sky. Press down with your right foot into the mat. Press down with your left shin. Feel your tailbone lengthen. It's harder work than it looks. Draw that navel in and up. Relax your shoulders. Exhale your hands all the way down. Step back to downward facing dog. Few breaths here, resetting. Float your left leg back behind you. Draw the left knee in towards your chest. Make space to slide your left foot up between your hands. Lower your right knee down, untuck your toes. Press the shin into the mat. Press the left foot down. Bring your hands to your waist and come up to vertical. Breathe here. Inner thighs are working. Press that shin down. If you need to open your left foot out a little bit to give yourself more balance, go ahead and do that. And then reach your arms up overhead. So think about getting tall through your spine, like someone's lifting you up from the crown of your head, but your shoulders are relaxed away from you. Your fingers should be active. Your arms should be active. Press down with that foot. And then exhale your hands down, step back to downward facing dog. Lengthen your spine, reach your hips up. One more breath. Float your right leg up behind you. Draw the right knee into the chest, slide the right foot up between your hands. Lower your left knee down, untuck the toes. Find your stability. Make any adjustments you need to with your feet. Bring your hands to your waist. Breathe here. Now we're going to keep our right hand on our hip and we're going to bring our left arm up and over to the right. So a side bend. Another right hand is to press it to the outside of your right thigh. Feel the stretch through the left side of your body. Nice. And then release down, step back, downward facing dog. Let your heels get heavy, reach your hips up, find some stretching and lengthening through your body. Nice, everyone. Float your left leg up behind you, bend your left knee, and step your left foot up between your hands. Lower your right knee down, untuck your toes, press your right shin in, left foot down into the mat. Lift on up, hands on your waist. Find your balance. So make sure your hips are square to the front of the mat. Nice. Reach your right arm up. Left arm can stay on your hip or on the outer edge of your left thigh. And then reach over to the left. If you're feeling balanced, well balanced, maybe you can turn your head and look up towards your right armpit. Your inner thighs need to be engaged and working towards each other. Keep pressing your left foot into your mat. Keep pressing your right shin down. Nice. Up and over like you're bending over a big ball. And release. Make your way back into your downward facing dog. Breathe here. So nice. Float your right leg up behind you. Bend your right knee, bring it through center, slide your right foot up between your hands, lower your left knee down. We've been here before. Untuck your toes. Come on up. Hands on your hips. Find your stability, find your balance. Now bring your arms out into your T position. Get nice and tall and twist. Woo! Twist to the right. You might get a little bounce, a little wobbly. If you do, press your left shin down, press your right foot down, and then think about getting tall through your spine. Beautiful. Maybe you can look back over your right shoulder without falling. And then untwist back to the front. Bring your hands down, step back to downward facing dog. And breathe. Float your left leg up behind you. Bend your left knee. Bring your left foot all the way up between your hands. Lower your right knee down. Untuck your toes. Come on up. Hands on your waist. Find your balance. So you're lengthening your tailbone down. You're drawing your navel up. Bring your arms to T. Breathe in, and on your exhale, twist to the left. Woo. This side is much tighter for me. Breathe here. If you start to get wobbly, think about getting tall. And then exhale, maybe you can twist a little bit further. If your balance is feeling strong tonight, gaze back over your left shoulder. And then come back to the front of your mat, facing forward. Bring your hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Breathe here. Look forward at your hands and slowly walk those feet back up towards the front of your mat. Hang heavy in your forward fold. Maybe you want to explore hooking your peace fingers around your big toe to make a bind so your body is connected in one fluid circle. Keep your knees gently bent. Let the crown of your head draw to the floor. Maybe you pull on your big toes, bending your arms. And then slowly release, coming all the way up to stand, bringing your arms with you so that they meet overhead. And then exhale your hands down by your side. Nice. All right, now we'll do some full sun salutations. So inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back with your right foot, step back with your left foot into plank. Hold here in your plank. Find your breath. Lower your knees. Untuck your toes. Lower your chest and your chin all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Hold here for 3 breaths. Think about your belly expanding on the inhale and contracting on the exhale. Hold for 2 and 3. Gaze forward at your hands and make your way to the front of the mat. Maybe it's still little baby steps. Maybe it's 2 or 3 steps. Maybe it's a big hop. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Palms touch overhead. Exhale, hands down by your side. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank, right foot, left foot. Hold here in your plank position, your high push-up. Press into your hands so you're spreading your shoulder blades across on your back. Nice. You can do knees, chest, chin, or if you're ready, lower down halfway. Untuck your toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We all meet in down dog. You can take a child's pose if you need to. Nice slow breathing here. And then when you're ready, gaze forward at your hands. Bring your feet up to meet your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring your arms all the way out and around and up. Exhale, hands down by your side. One more. Inhale, your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step or hop back to plank. Hold here. Lower halfway down or all the way, knees, chest, chin. Baby cobra or upward facing dog. And we will all meet in downward facing dog. Breathe here. Look forward at your hands and bring your feet up to meet your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way around, up, palms touch, keep them up overhead. Let your fingertips meet, interlace your hands, release your pointer fingers. See if you can get long and tall, bringing your ears between your biceps. Feel free to step your feet hip distance if you feel more comfortable that way, or keep your legs together. Inhale up, exhale, bend over towards the windows. Or to your right if you're watching the video. Press that left hip out. And then come up to center. Breathe in, exhale, bend the other way. We're going to do both sides, so whichever one you did first is fine. Press the hip out to the side. And then come up. Release your hands to the ceiling. Bring your arms down by your side. Roll your shoulders out. How's everyone feeling? Good? All right, let's build a fun little flow. We'll go through it 3 times. We'll add a little bit each time. All right. Let's start at the front of our mat. Inhale, bring our arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Lower yourself through whatever vinyasa you choose, or skip it all together. We're pretty warmed up now. And we will meet in downward facing dog. Hold here in your down dog. Feel your spine lengthen. You're going to float your right leg up behind you. Hold the leg up there. Find balance on 3 limbs instead of 4. One more breath here. And then draw the knee in towards your chest. Slide the right foot up between your hands. Turn your left heel down. Reach your arms out. Come all the way up into your warrior one. Maybe you need to move your right foot towards the right a little bit so that your hips are square and you have plenty of space. You want to try and face forward, and your left foot is on about a 45-degree angle. You're pressing into the outer edge of your left foot. Bend your front knee a little bit more. And now let your arms float down to your side. Interlace your hands behind your back. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, bend. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, bend. One more time. Straighten. Exhale, bend. So maybe you're sitting a little bit deeper now. Start to lift your arms away from your back. And as you do, start to move your torso down and forward, bringing your right shoulder towards the inside of your right knee. And your hands can reach up as high as possible away from your back towards your ceiling, coming into your devotional warrior. Try not to grip the mat with your right toes. See if you can press evenly throughout the entire right foot. We're going to release our hands without a slingshot effect. And then let your arms windmill down, coming all the way up, opening into your warrior two. Whew. All right, from your warrior two here, we're going to straighten our front leg, bring our arms up to touch overhead. Exhale, bend back down. Inhale, lengthen and straighten. Exhale, bend back down. One more time, straighten and bend. See if you can sit a little bit lower this time. Nice. Turn your right palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Sitting deeper if possible. And then come back to warrior two, straighten your leg. Turn your toes to the left. Arms are out in T. Think about a tall spine. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Stand tall and strong. Bring your hands to your hips. Draw your belly button up. Exhale, fold forward. If you can, reach your fingertips to the floor or to blocks. And explore your forward fold. So if you like to come down deep into the forward fold and that's available to you, you can. If you feel better, pressing your hands into the floor, into blocks and lengthening your spine, you can do that too. Breathe here. Bring your body so that your torso is parallel to the floor. Your hands are on the floor or blocks. And then bring your hands to your waist, engaging your inner thighs, squeezing your glutes, protecting your belly. Start to lift back on up. Beautiful. Breathe here. Turn your toes to the front of the mat. And then come into your high lunge. Exhale your hands down to low lunge. And then plant your left hand down. Twist up to the right. Breathe here. Reach your left heel back. And then let your right hand come down. Step back to plank. Go through your version of your vinyasa. And we will all meet in downward facing dog. Breathe here. Find that expansion and contraction in your breath. Float your left leg up behind you. Find balance on 3 limbs. Reaching your right heel back. Left heel up. Bend your left knee. Bring your left foot all the way up between your hands. Turn your right heel down, pressing into the outer edge of your right heel. Reach your arms out and up, coming into your warrior one. So if you need to adjust your feet once you get up to make sure that you're sturdy, that you're feeling balanced and stable. Hips are facing the front of the mat. You're pressing into the outer edge of that right foot. Bend your left knee. Bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Maybe you're switching up the grip so it's the one that feels a little different. Breathe here. Straighten the front leg and bend the left knee. Straighten and bend. One more time, straighten and bend. So maybe you're sitting a little deeper, feeling a little more flexible, and then start to lift your hands up as you fold your torso forward, your left shoulder coming towards your left knee, the crown of your head moving towards the ground. Reach your arms up and away as much as is comfortable. Keep pressing into the outer edge of your right foot. Think about squaring your hips off. We're going to release our hands nice and slow, so our arms are still reaching back and up. And then we're going to slowly bring them down towards the floor as we windmill ourselves open into our warrior two. Straighten the front leg, bring our palms to touch overhead. Exhale back into your warrior two. Lengthen and straighten. Exhale, warrior two. One more time, lengthen and straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Turn your left palm up. Exhale back, peaceful warrior. Feel that big stretch through your left side, through your armpit. Beautiful. And then come back to warrior two. Straighten your left toes. Turn your toes towards the right. Wide legs. Bring your hands to your hips. Breathe in, exhale, start to fold forward. Coming either to a flat back parallel or continuing to hinge forward, lengthening your spine. Explore what's right for you, what feels good for you. Trying to stretch the backs of your thighs. Maybe you're holding onto your feet or your ankles. Maybe you're walking your hands back through your legs. We're going to come back here a few more times, so feel free to explore. And now bring your torso so it's parallel to the floor, pressing into the outer edges of your feet. Engage your inner thighs, bring your hands to your hips, squeeze your butt, and come all the way up to stand. Turn your left toes forward, turn your right toes, come into your high lunge. Exhale your hands down, low lunge, twist to the left, right hand on the ground. And then bring the left hand down, step back to plank, go through your version of your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, halfway down, upward facing dog, baby cobra, your choice, and we will all meet in downward facing dog. Nice. All right, we're going to add on to that a little bit, make a few changes. Float your right leg up behind you, find your balance, reach that leg up high, keep your hips square to the mat. Draw your right knee into your chest and slide your right foot up between your hands. Reach your left heel back as you turn it towards the mat, pressing into the outer edge of your left foot. Reach your arms out, come all the way up into your warrior one. Take a breath here. Think about your hips. Are they even? Are they facing forward? Bring your arms down behind you. Interlace your fingers. My trick is to always put the thumb on top of the leg that is extended. Then I know which way I gripped each time. Try a little back bend here this time, gazing up at the ceiling if you have that available. And then exhale, pour yourself forward, coming into Devotional Warrior, reaching your arms up and away, crown of the head to the floor. Breathe here. Release your grip. Cartwheel your hands down to the floor, out and open as you spin yourself up into your warrior two. Breathe here. Turn your palms up to the ceiling and then turn them back down. Are your arms at the same height on either side? Can you see your fingers out of the corner of your eyes? And now gaze gently over your right fingertips. Turn your right palm up, exhale back. As you exhale back, reach out, up and back. Sit your right knee a little bit lower. What? You can do it. Breathe here. Come back to warrior two, straighten your right leg. Turn your toes to the left side of your mat. Bring your hands to your hips. Take a little back bend here if it's available to you. And then exhale, fold forward. Breathe here. Reach your hands down to the ground and then see if you can walk them behind your knee, behind your legs, towards the far side of your mat. Bring your hands back underneath your face and then start to walk them towards the right, turning yourself into a low lunge facing the front of your mat. Bring your arms up into your high lunge. Breathe here. Bring your hands to your waist. And we're going to make our way into our warrior three. So maybe you step your back leg up a little bit and then start to hinge forward. Reach your arms out behind you for balance, or heart center if that's better for you. Oh, I'm wobbly. Flex your left foot. Press that heel back. Lift out of your right leg. And we're going to travel towards a high left knee in front so your left foot can come down across the ground or keep it floating, and draw that left knee all the way up in front of your body. Balancing on one leg, arms up into the sky. And now we're going to step back into a low lunge, nice and slow, coming all the way down. Slide your right leg back into plank. Go through your version of your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Breathe here. Float your left leg up behind you. Bring your left knee towards your chest, left foot between your hands. Turn your right heel down, press into the outer edge of your right foot. Reach your arms out and up, coming into your warrior one. Taking time here, square your hips, Press into the outer edge of that right foot. Sit a little bit deeper. Bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, opposite thumb on top. Take a little bit of a back bend here. And as you exhale, pour yourself forward. All the way down, left shoulder, left knee, crown of the head to the floor. Reach your arms up and back. Breathe here. Release the grip of your hands, and we're going to cartwheel our arms down and up. Big windmill motion coming into our warrior two. Reach your fingertips away from each other. Drop your shoulders down. Turn your palms to the ceiling. Turn your palms back down. Sit a little bit deeper into that left knee. Turn your left palm, reach out, up, and back. Beautiful. Nice. Breathe here. Come back to your warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Turn your toes, hands to hips. Little back bend. And then exhale, fold forward. Bending at the waist. Or bending at the hips. Sorry, bending at the hips. Lengthening your spine. Maybe this time you reach onto your ankles. Hold onto your big toe. Bending your elbows. Drawing the crown of your head closer to the mat. Start to walk your hands to the left, coming into your low lunge. Inhale up, high lunge. And then from here, we're going to make our way into our warrior three. So bring your hands to your hips or your heart center and start to shift your weight into your left foot, bending forward. So you want your hips in line still. Your right leg is reaching back. You can always bring your hands down to the floor or blocks if you need balance. Your spine is straight, parallel to the floor. Now we're going to bring our right knee all the way forward. So stand up and like a pendulum, your right leg comes all the way up and forward. Standing nice and tall. Shoulders relax. And we're going to bring our right leg behind us, coming into our low lunge. Step back to plank. Go through your vinyasa. And we will meet in downward facing dog. Breathe here. One more breath. And then lower your knees, coming into your tabletop position. Breathe here, starting to slow it down. And cross one ankle over the other, sit back over your feet, coming into staff pose or straight legs out in front. I'm going to walk towards the center of my mat. The legs are nice and straight. Find your sit bones. Knees are soft. Reach your arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Letting your hands fall wherever they may fall. There is no right or wrong way. You want to find the scooping hollow of your torso, of your belly, like you're folding your body over a big pillow or a bolster. And then roll all the way back up. When you're sitting up nice and tall, draw your right knee into your chest so that the right sole of your foot is on the floor. We're going to take our left hand, we're going to hold on to our right shin. We're going to bring our right hand all the way behind us. This is the gentle twist. If you want to go a little deeper, maybe you hook your left elbow towards your right knee. Or if you want to go even deeper, press the left arm to the outer edge of the right leg. Keeping your spine nice and tall, and your right hand should be able to lift off the mat. It's there as a kickstand. I could picture it. I couldn't find the word. And then release to the front. Take a little bit of a counter twist. And come back to center. Extend your right leg. Gently shake your legs. Draw your left knee in. Again, gently hold with your right hand on your left shin. Bring your left arm behind you, coming into your twist. You can hook your elbow around your knee, or if you want to go even deeper, press your arm into the outer edge of your left leg. Breathe here. The discomfort in the twist is working through your internal organs, through your digestive tract. One more breath. And then release. Extend your leg out. Gently shake your knees. And then we're going to slow roll, count of 10 down to lying, down to our back. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the feet to the floor, knees to the ceiling, and gently windshield wiper your legs right to left. Your arms can be wherever it's comfortable for you. So this is the last thing I have planned. If there's any movement that you still need to take before we move into Shavasana, go ahead and do that now. And then when you're ready, extend your right leg away from you. Extend your left leg away from you. Extend your right arm away. Extend your left arm away. Maybe lift your back, your spine nice and straight. Take a big inhale. Fill your entire body up with air. And then exhale, contract, squeeze everything out. Another big inhale, puffing up your belly, your chest, your rib cage, expanding your body. And then exhale, contracting everything in, squeezing all that air out. Return to a normal breath, neutral position. Draw your energy and focus down to your toes, down to your feet. Squeeze your toes, curl them in, tighten your feet, squeeze all the way up to your ankles, squeeze, 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 and then exhale, let them go, shake them out. Bring your energy and attention to your legs, to your ankles, your shins, your calves, your knees, your thighs, your quads. Squeeze every muscle in your leg. Tighten it up. Feel like you're wrapping them tightly around those bones through the center of your legs. Squeeze and then exhale. Shake it out. Let them relax. Bring your energy and attention to your hips, to your glutes, to your waist. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze it in. Suck your belly in. Squeeze everything in and in. And then exhale. Let it release. Shake it out. Let it relax. Bring your energy and attention to your torso, to your belly, your chest, your rib cage. squeeze everything in. Draw it in like you're going to press and push it all into your belly button. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then exhale. Let it relax. Let it expand. Bring your focus to your fingers. Place your thumb in your palm. Wrap your fingers around your thumb. Squeeze your thumb. Squeeze it tighter. Squeeze it even tighter. Let it go. Let your fingers and hands relax. Bring your attention and focus to your arms, your forearms, your biceps, your triceps. Squeeze every muscle of your arm. Tighten so much your arms might even float up off the ground. And then let them go. Shake them out and let them relax. Bring your attention and focus to your shoulders and your neck. Squeeze your shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze them in. Tighten the muscles in your neck. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then let them go. Shake them out. Let them relax. Bring your attention and focus to your head, to your face. Scrunch your eyes closed. Purse your lips. Squeeze your cheeks. Draw everything inside. Squeeze, squeeze. Top of your head. And then let it go. Shake it out. Let it relax. From the top of your head all the way down through your body to your toes, you're going to squeeze and tense every single muscle. Clenching your feet, clenching your hands, tightening the muscles in your legs. Squeeze everything in. Tighten it, tighten it, tighten it. And now let it go. Shake it out and let it relax. Move into your stillness. Let your breathing slow down. Start to deepen your breath, bringing your attention back to your body and the space around you. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing movement back to your body. Maybe let your head gently fall side to side. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Reach your arms up overhead. Stretch from your fingertips all the way down to your toes. Gently roll onto one side. And take a few breaths on your side. When you're ready, start to slowly press yourself back up into a seated position. Coming back to where we started class. Oh, no, that's not true. We started in child's pose. Coming back into a seated position, reach your arms out, over and around. Let your fingertips touch. Draw your hands down through center. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your stomach. Feel your heartbeat, feel your breath. Thank yourself for showing up. Thank yourself for taking care of you, making this time. And I thank you all for coming and joining me. Namaste.